What's up with it? How y'all doing? Welcome back. Boy, Eddie Steady, man. My Southern Opinion TV. What's up with it? How y'all doing? Uh, back, man. Mad. The mindset is everything, man. The mindset is everything. Man. Let's go.
Just delete the other number, yeah. Cruising at 103 till I seen them team that went the record. She was peeking out the cover. She said, Gigi, wait, you grew up down the street, my uncles up her brothers. I said, jumping back, been lit. You at? She was just running, Emmett Smith, running back. She gotta make it. Rubbing it just caught up. Then she got me playing down, painting nails, calling me sound like the heads of the way I be chasing. You know she got them friends of the bed. I'm in Miami, so know the fans of the I called her door back with a 50. She wanted the. She said, about to make me cancel this L. She said, hood is on, but she in a condo that her buddy own. Payment good, if she good is gone. Boy, you should've known. Calling me up on 50 phones, foot on all these. Never let them keep me on my tippy toes. I can show you lame, how to do this. Stack your money up, be about your business. They come with the wish list. They come with the wish list. I can show you lame, how to do this. Stack your money up, be about your business.
My bad, y'all. I had to take a phone call real quick. Now, yeah, man, your mindset's everything. You gotta steady work on your mind, on your mindset. If not, you'll be brainwashed from what this world has out there. I'm telling you, mess around and have you crashing out. Your mindset is everything, man. Really.
See, reaching these type of heights, it come with a third eye. I'm better at betting on me, the numbers don't lie.
That's how we rollin'. You know them gold diggers, want to pick at a litter, burying them hidden figures. I keep them triple hitters, call them silverback gorillas, going 8-8, and you know ain't nobody.
What up? Showtime. Yeah, this is the big ticket. Coach at Comptown, I'm talking that King Richard. This like a movie, I'm seeing the bigger picture. These fellas are Cinderellas, I'm crushing them glass slippers.
You ain't gotta go to prison if you don't want to get your mind together. What them brothers in prison all around America doing? They getting their mind together, man. They changing up. You don't have to find Allah. Get yourself together. You can just do it while you out here. You ain't gotta catch no case for that.
wanna see a mogul, we showing you how to pivot. Got this from DMC, let's run
Come
with
on,
it.
man.
Took fundamentals and having
What's
some
going
fun
on
with
here?
it.
These songs, King Kong, my team strong. Godzilla set fire to whatever I breathe on. Got the killers in choir all singing my theme song.
I could never do this alone.
Hmm.
Still Dre, still on top, still got it. The Sonic still
Might have to
iconic,
come back.
still product. I
Start
seen
this
money
all
coming,
over
I showed you
again.
that I'm a prophet.
And I'm riding shotgun in case they get out of pocket. Why you wanna press the issue? You need to stop and keep a lawyer on retainer for depositions and dockets. Back to the topic in case you forgot it. Anonymous head bobbing, baby, keep that pocket front.
Why you want to act up, Madden? Hmm? Why you want to act up? What you want to act up for? Well, this will be the end of this stream. Okay, here we go. I don't even know who I picked. Oh well, I'm just glad to get a game started. Well, let's go.
A dazzling facility located here in the heart of Atlanta,
So I got
Georgia.
the Falcons.
Welcome inside Mercedes-Benz Stadium.
Yeah, I got the Falcons. Oh well, let's we like to do maintenance, Steve. Forever I love Atlanta. Let's go.
Justin Tucker has this all teed up.
Forever I love
Now
Atlanta.
underway in Atlanta. Here's Avery Williams on the return. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he's tackled for a short gain. Offense up to the line fast. Here's 2nd and 7. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And the defense gets there to force a small
Good
loss.
job.
Throwing on 3rd, Cousins.
Ooh.
Forcing it to the slant, it's intercepted. And the Ravens get the football on the first turnover of the contest.
Ooh. That hurt. That hurt.
They're set up at the 35 now. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground.
Come on, man, we got to turn up. We got to turn up. We can't just give away the ball like that and just, no, we got to get the ball back, man. Let's go. ATL. Let's go. Let's give him hell. ATL. Let's go. Let's go. Snap the ball, man. Don't do that. I'm gonna get on your ass. Don't hold me. I'm trying to get dead on your ass. You hear me? Like, come on, snap the ball. You know what time it is. You just took the ball from me. You think I'm gonna get the ball back? Like what?
What a call for their first pass of the game. It would have been a big hitter if they completed it, Brock, but just not
Take the
the
ball
right
from me and
touch
then
on
try
that
to hold the
football,
ball.
and it
Snap
ends
the
with
ball,
an
man.
interception.
You could just tell these cover guys, they've
What
been
time it
waiting
is?
for their first chance to go get some work done in this one.
Let's go,
They did
Atlanta.
their homework, number one. And number two, Kate, as
Let's
Russell
go,
Wilson likes
Atlanta.
to say, the separation was in the preparation.
And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. Cousins out of the pistol here. Couldn't bring it in over the middle, incomplete.
Ooh.
Just got a hand up on that to break it up. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Perhaps a bit late breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time to get a finger on it and knock it away.
Brother on his defense. Come on.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he eats a huge hit as he tries for the marker. Almost nothing after the catch that time, Brock. It's going to be 4th down. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on 4th down. And now it puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on 4th.
And he pushes it further into the red zone, down inside the 15. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Another run for Henry. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens just need 2 snaps to steal the lead.
Yeah, man, your mindset is everything.
He would not be denied that close to the end zone, Brock. I think it might have taken 5 or 6 guys tackling him to keep him from diving across the line for 6.
Certainly a second.
Once you get to thinking negative, it multiplies.
To become fan favorites, we've seen it through the generations, and they set the curve for their peers. Are the ones who just fight through that stop. It will not be denied of a touchdown.
I say that because it's a new week for me. This is the start of my week. This will be a Monday. And so I say that. I say it out loud. Is somebody on here? Okay, yeah, zero watching. I'm talking to myself, so yeah. Maybe I need to hear this. So I'm talking out loud. But this is the beginning of the week. This is a Monday for me. And you will have a good week like you did last week.
What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
Life is good.
Working quickly here.
And I'm thankful. I'm grateful. And I'm happy.
From the 33 on 2nd down.
I know you only get one chance at this.
It's into the hands of
You got to make the most of it, man.
And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. The dose of the hurry up
It's only
offense
getting
here.
better. Life is only getting better. Now when somebody say, how you doing? I say better than good. And I remember when I used to be like,
and he's brought down for a loss.
All right.
So before they can set
See what
up for
I'm
another
saying?
play, we've hit the end of the first quarter. Neither side separating much so far. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this.
Then too, I want to grow though. I ain't never been at this point in my life where I wanted to grow so much and learn. And get better. Self-improvement, self-discipline, all that. I ain't never been at a point where I wanted to do that so much. Read a book, just over watching a movie, going to a seminar or going to a concert, something like that.
Another carry for Robinson.
But I guess that came with age.
Well, it was bad enough that the previous run went backwards. You've got to have balance in this league. I mean, you really do. There's no chance offensively to find sustained success unless you present run and pass to a defense. And right now, this defense is owning your run game.
Yeah, like you know, you only get one chance at life, so you might as well improve yourself. Always try to gain some knowledge. I watched a documentary, well, not a documentary, but I watched a video on North Korea. And man, them boys is not playing over there. They focus. And they on self-improvement, self-discipline, all that. That's what I be talking about. Like, that's what you gotta have. Be a better person.
Well, that is pretty darn
I'm telling you, man. Look at people that's crashing out here every day on video. Hey, road rage, all kind of stuff. And I'm talking about to straight massacre, loading up and just shooting innocent people. Because they mindset, man. You let shit get to you. You ain't strong.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm.
I'm seeing it. I'm seeing people crash out
pick himself from behind the line
every day.
To a great effort defensively.
Some of self-improvement, man. They would have that, and they wouldn't be so quick to, crash out like that.
as he
Good
intercepts him for the
defense.
second time this game.
Well, that's now his second time that he's put his
Ain't say nothing
defense
about
in a
that.
tough
Good
spot.
defense.
That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the second on the day, you're asking your defense
I was
again to
shoot,
step up
I
to
don't know,
another
split second away
series,
from him. He
another
almost
possession,
caught it.
another challenge. This quarterback's got to
Defense,
start
he ran up
protecting
and grabbed
the
it.
football.
They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Better watch it because I'll do the same thing.
The drive
Give me the
begins with
opportunity.
Henry. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. Offense in the hurry up here.
Give me the opportunity. I'm going the other way with it too.
This is Henry on
That's just
second.
what it is.
And once again, he doesn't manage much
So I
before
see
getting
him on
brought
the
down.
pass now. Here go the pass.
Started a little slow, but we've arrived at the 2-minute warning.
Here go the
The
pass.
Ravens are on the move here.
Now he ain't gonna run it again. Run it and then punt it. And safe ball.
They come to the line here, and this is
What you
3rd and
gonna do?
6.
You gonna try to run it up? Oh, it's definitely a pass. Definitely a pass. Unless you switch it up. He
Running
switched
once
it
more
up.
with Henry. And once again, he doesn't
I guess
manage
you're gonna
much
punt it.
before getting brought down. Call it 3 yards
Come
on
on,
the
man.
kickoff.
I'm finna
This
score,
short
bro.
one
You
just as
playing.
many now as it brings up
You
4th
held
down.
me down enough, but I'm finna
Hey,
score.
we know running the ball in the NFL is hard. And
Let's
that
believe
play
it's
pretty
coming.
indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority. And
Oh,
the
man, what is
majority
he
have
doing?
got to do some damage.
4th and 3, drive on the line. Lamar off the play fake. Short pass caught by his tight end. It's a 13-yard pickup, and no worry at all on their side from being able to reach that marker on 4th down. That was impressive.
Barely.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes
Barely
to
is
the
all you
tight
need,
end,
I guess.
because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Fires over the middle, caught. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. 2nd and 1. He lets a heater go deep, middle, brought in inside the 20. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Working inside the red zone. He gets it in. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Lamar throwing again. Escapes the pocket.
Don't do that, bro. Oh my gosh. And he doesn't.
It wasn't intercepted. That was a
Bro.
risky shot. Unfortunately, they still have 2nd down coming up.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, he just couldn't quite hang on.
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal. Jackson yet again. Quick slant complete. And they will score. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens will add to their lead at the end of the half. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the 1st half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. got first down here, but just 18 seconds to work with. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
1st and 10. Here's Cousins. Chase to his right. And that's incomplete. 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate
They
from
almost
anywhere on the
really
field.
just got over
But in
him.
this
Just,
close, you really shouldn't
like
be
they
missing
really
too many
just
throws.
almost-
Those need to be borderline automatic.
Got over.
He'll throw it.
And,
And down he goes. The Ravens defense gets it done. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it.
you know what?
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Well, last play didn't work out too well. Looks like they're going ground game now. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. One last play before the break. Looking to throw. That's incomplete on 4th down, and they'll turn over possession. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. On the return, here comes Justice Hill. And look at this return. It's an excellent return, but he gets popped at the end of it. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Coughed up some.
Now Jackson off the play action. Tight end cut across the middle. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
He's on the move. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
1st and 10. Here's Jackson. He'll get this to Henry. He's got it in the red zone. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
They'll run here with Henry. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further. No gain that time, and now it'll be 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
Lamar out of the pistol. Flushed out of the pocket.
Fumble!
And that play is brought to a halt, so they're going to say at the 5-yard line.
You trying to strip him?
3rd and goal, Henry. And they make a stop at the last last minute. It's
Come
a
on
game
now.
down to the 1. He gets 4, but not there yet. That brings up 4th and goal.
Well, the defense, they couldn't stop him for a loss, but they denied him the goal line at least. Now we get to see, right decision time when he's...
And he gets in. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone. Tucker on for the extra point. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Justin Tucker is the kickoff for Baltimore.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Cousins. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Shotgun snap now to Cousins. Oh no, they get him yet again. Brandon Stevens has it. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick 6. I think it's safe to say, Brock, this defense isn't just trying to defend.
Maybe pick them anyway.
It is perhaps the best home field advantage in all of football, and certainly the loudest, as we welcome you inside Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Kansas City. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. First carry now for David Montgomery. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. So from the 26-yard line, here's the 2nd and 8. They'll keep pounding here with Montgomery.
Damn. No kind of lane open.
Here, back at the 21-yard line. Well, certainly not the start they were looking for here as they come up on a 3rd and 14. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So here's a 3rd and 14. Goff now to throw.
What?
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away. Hardman on the return. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And it's Chiefs football. 1st and 10. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at the 20. They'll run with a rookie from UCLA. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Open man downfield, that's Smith-Schuster. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A first down on a pickup of 25.
And as a quarterback, you always want to exploit gaps in a defense, and he finds one here. Crossing route, working from right to left across the field. And once you get defenders going in the wrong direction, it is awfully hard for them to pivot back, and you end up getting the first down.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. On 1st down, it's Steele. And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. Gain of just 1.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Hey, dribble it.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Throw left side, complete to Smith-Schuster. Powering forward. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That's good for a first down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive. Now a give, right side. It's Steele. And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
On 2nd down, here's the option. 9 yards on the play there, and it'll set him up 1st and goal.
And this is one of those plays that if you can use it to keep the chains moving, it's a good play. And not only that, it tends to tamp down the pass rushers because they have to recognize this play and stay at home. The quarterback uses it well. Read option, keeps it, and picks up a first down with some nice running.
Now they'll throw with Mahomes.
Defense, what's up? Oh,
this is caught. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. After all that, they only wind up with a yard. It's 2nd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Now, back foot throw there is incomplete.
Now we got 3rd and goal coming up, and couldn't you imagine being in that huddle, partner? You know they're looking at each other saying, we can't come away with just 3 points after this drive.
Yeah, they've covered a lot of ground. They want more than that 3. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Oh, he's trying to fit it in on a slant, and it's intercepted. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. Well, really a fantastic play, not only to pick that off, but he had to run a long way, Charles, the other direction to hit pay dirt. He did it, and they've got the first lead.
And that certainly changes the early tone of this game, doesn't it, partner? One moment, they were going to be in early control. Now they just have a few moments to clear their heads and get back out there against an electrified defense.
They'll bring a tight end in motion. Trying to run it in with Montgomery. And he will get in to make it 8-0. One quarter down, 8-0 the score.
With the score, Lions 8, Chiefs nothing.
The Lions with the football here to begin the second quarter. As they've got it as we resume action.
Let's go.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And you wonder, I mean, is it even possible, especially for the quarterback, to mentally reset after that quick of a turnaround?
Well, we're certainly going to find out, aren't we? Because that play will stay in your mind, but somehow you have to compartmentalize. Put it aside, pick yourself up, and get moving in the right direction.
Here's Mahomes to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Let's go. Get up in his face again.
Not enough time for the play to develop.
Get up in his face again.
Fumble, really. Now Mahomes.
Let's go. Get up in his face again.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, they've moved the ball okay here in these first two drives.
You ain't safe no more, Mahomes. You ain't safe no more.
Some plays that allow them to finish drives with points.
Let's go.
They'll go for it.
Let's go. Give me that.
Oh, his early struggles continue.
Give me that.
Another one intercepted. Picked up by Afitu Melifonwu. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
At the 42-yard line.
Let's go. Get our run game going, man.
First down, here's the
Get our run game going, man.
We're down to the 41.
He was hoping to get to the edge, but they did a really nice job of forcing him back inside. That's excellent fundamental defensive football. Don't let them outside where they can really stretch your defense.
No.
And he fires one incomplete. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with third down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
Now gone. And the Chiefs are going to get him. Michael Dana. He's the culprit, causes a loss of 5, and it brings up fourth down. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Looks like the offense is going to take another shot here. They're going on 4th and 13. They go ahead and snap it. Gone. And it's going to be batted down. And we'll go the other way with a
good defense, man. That's all I can say. Good defense.
Fourth down. And the Chiefs defense
I ain't no
comes up
hater.
with a stop. The KC offense out of the
I ain't no
huddle ready for
hater.
their next drive. And job
Like
on
the
here,
little, remember I
Charles,
played
just
the little
keep
young
possession.
dude, everything I did, he said, you
Turnovers
trash.
to this point.
You trash. I'm just steady knocking him upside his head, steady scoring
I
on him.
like that. No one is
Trash.
taking me for a
Trash.
doctor, though. But thank you, Dr.
Like,
Davis.
bro, pretty soon you
Give
sound
him 3 on first down.
retarded.
They'll set up
I
a second
ain't
and
gonna lie
7.
to you. You sound one-track minded, like that's all you could say. And it's clear, like I'm steady scoring on you. You looking worse and worse. That's the only thing you could say though.
Setting up the screen to P. Ryan.
I ain't like that. I ain't gonna do
And
that.
they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. 8-0 our score
I
with 2
give
minutes
credit where
left
credit's
in the
due.
second quarter.
I ain't be no hater like that. Being a hater like that ain't gonna get you nowhere. It sure ain't gonna help you grow as a person.
Yellow. 57. Return.
Mahomes going to throw.
No.
Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
Can't nobody get it.
You might say it's a detriment to have a quarterback with a cannon for an arm, but this might be one of those few times. He just laid that one out there a bit too far, and his receiver couldn't run under it.
Watch it. Watch the scramble. Oh, my God.
And this is taken in at the 5. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Travis Kelce, 40 yards. And the Chiefs have cut the lead back down to 2.
I know this is a rough, rugged game played by really, really tough guys, but that throw, absolutely lovely. What a deep ball by the quarterback.
Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. And it's up and good. So maybe a bit early here to try to match the 2. They're content to trail by 1 at 8-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. It's been an awfully slow start for them. This is their 3rd possession. They don't have a first down yet.
So that means they have to change up what they're doing, and for some teams, it's a change in tempo, usually moving it to more up-tempo type of an offense, just to try and change their fortunes right now. What they've been doing so far isn't working. Maybe they'll do that.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Gone. And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Here's Goff. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. He's going to be a yard short. Needed 2, but only got 1. 4th down. Here we go on 4th. Goff. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position.
Yellow.
They'll run on 1st down. Steele. Now a timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much.
Yellow. 15. Come back.
To throw, it's Mahomes. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Lucky, man.
So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his
Fucking lucky,
attempts in
man.
this one, and that
Fucking
is not a
lucky as
winning
heck.
formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of
Oh,
credit to the
man, we
defense.
getting
Here.
lucky,
Giving them a
bro.
lot to think about. A lot
Maybe
of
it's the
different
Chiefs.
work. It seems
It
a
might
little
be
bit
that team you
confused
picked.
trying to complete passes.
Dang, they was on his behind, bro. Look like, yeah, bro, yeah. They gotta get one
Now
sometime,
another
man.
timeout called for by the offense.
It
As they'll
ain't
stop it
like,
with 17
come on.
seconds to go in this first half of action. They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down. Mahomes now to throw.
You can try some luck. You can try some luck.
That's going to be knocked away.
It's unlucky, y'all.
Incomplete. Andy Reid went for it, but it won't pan out. And the Lions will take over. The Lions offense ready to kick
let's
off the
go,
next
bro.
drive.
Y'all got to get something going.
And maybe a chance for a quick completion and then a long field goal try. We'll see.
Charles, he doesn't seem to be particularly in tune with his receivers, just 2 for 7 throwing the football, but he did seem really locked in before the
2
game.
for 7.
Yeah, and that has to do with receivers sometimes. Sometimes the defenders knock them off their routes, and you're usually pretty precise. 1, 2, 3 cut, balls out of his hands to the receiver. In this case,
And that's finally not off a rush. Finally not off a freaking blitz.
Yeah, we're going to get a timeout.
Finally.
With 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal.
Hell no.
And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. The final shot before break here. Goff.
Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. It'll be the Chiefs football to begin quarter number 3, and they trail here as we are back underway now on EA Sports.
And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, you know, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
He's got a man complete. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Rashee Rice, 73 yards. And the Chiefs come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. It took them a while to get their speedster involved, but they found him downfield there.
And what we've discovered as we've watched games is the speedster doesn't have to have a lot of catches, doesn't have to have volume in order to have a huge impact on the game. His speed scares the heck out of defenses, and other guys can capitalize. But when you finally hit him and he carries it all the way into the end zone, that's what you're paying him for. That big threat that can make big plays on a limited number of catches.
That's how you step on the stage with your first catch, take it to the house.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth, almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? We're just, heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side, trying to match each other.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Goff.
A little short pass here taken in by Laporta.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now it's Goff. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. So they'll get nothing out of that play, and it's 2nd down. They'll try the middle with Montgomery. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game.
And get past the line of scrimmage. That's defense. Can't say nothing back there.
Back to throw, Goff.
He's got his target. Got to keep it up, though.
And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds.
You got to keep that defense up there.
On the 3rd down conversion.
Couldn't
ask for much more to this point.
Slip in the crack somewhere.
Gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. He'll go right back to St. Brown. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Goff now looks to throw. On the move to his left. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. And that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat. And if he flushes out, they're fine with that. And they force another incompletion.
And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. Call it a loss of 2 there on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Throwing again is Goff. And this is going to be incomplete. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And the Chiefs defense comes up with a stop. And that makes him now 0 for 3 on 4th down attempts.
A lot of people would say they're showing a lot of guts going for it this many times on 4th down. I think they'd have to start thinking with their head a little bit more than with their gut and their emotions because it's not working for them. They've got to figure out what's been going wrong.
And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first 18 yards that time. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time is now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. We're back now in KC. It's the Chiefs with the lead and the football here as we get set for quarter number 4. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming.
Yellow.
This is 3rd and long.
15. 15. Hey, 15.
On play action, it's Mahomes. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. Did he get the feed down? Yes. Touchdown. And Xavier Worthy, 47 yards. And the Chiefs are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead. Well, that's certainly going to bump up the old win probability index because now it's a 2-score game here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, you're taking me into that deep water now. Win probability index. This game's definitely not over. We're not looking at a 0.5% or something. It's just 2 scores. But the way that this team has played, to me, what I've seen, they absolutely deserve to win this game. They've been the better team by far throughout.
And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
The Lions on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. They'll fake the give. Now Goff. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That gain on 3rd down, good for 28.
Good yardage on the completion there. And when they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
Yeah, once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. To the air again. Goff. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Michael Dana getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon. So now following the sack, Goff and the Lions needed to come up with something here on 3rd and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
On any passes in the middle of the field, anyone who's going after the football is going to be conscious that it's probably going to be contested and often physically. Sometimes that leads to drops.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Lions 1st down on what will be a big play there on 4th and long. Out of the gun, Goff. Throwing the out route and complete. That's Gibbs. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and a yard. Going up the gut, Montgomery. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. David Montgomery. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Lions have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Goff. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it. So just under 2 minutes to play, and this would figure to pretty much be your ball game right here. And the Chiefs are going to make the recovery. A tough one there. They certainly wanted that when they needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
And some oohs and ahs from the crowd as he jukes his way forward for a couple of yards.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Interesting. Mahomes wants to throw it. That is intercepted. Picked up by Afitu Melifonwu. And the Lions are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. I'm surprised with the lead in a one-score game this late. They're even putting the ball in the air in that situation.
Almost makes me feel like the head coach might be second-guessing himself by not clicking on and saying, all we're doing is running it here. But give credit to the guys on defense. They made a play that they absolutely had to have to give themselves a chance to be in this game.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Now it's gone. Able to complete it to Montgomery. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Goff now to throw. Short pass tip, but caught anyway. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. 2 timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now. Now Goff. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Just over 50 seconds remain. Here's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. Here's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. That's to the tight end, Laporta. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Here's 1st down. Back to throw. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. Down to their final play. They've got to get in the end zone. That's part 1. Part 2, the 2-point conversion.
Throw the 2-point conversion right out of their mind. That's what they have to do. What you said is accurate. In the end zone, have to score a touchdown for that to even matter.
One last throw here for Goff. And this is going to be caught on the final play, a touchdown. How about that? And a 2-point conversion now will send us to overtime.
Well, there's no doubt that this crowd has absolutely been rocked by what they just saw. But guess what? There's still a 2-point conversion to deal with. Still a little drama left.
No time on the clock. Are we going to overtime, or does it end right here? One final shot. They'll look to throw. And it is incomplete. They can't hook up for the 2-point conversion. And the defense celebrates a 2-point win. What a finish. A harsh way to lose this when the comeback bid there at the very end, falling just a little bit short. Probably had the play they wanted dialed up but couldn't convert.
And that's always where it's difficult because they had no choice here. It wasn't a decision to kick it and go to overtime or anything like that. No, they had to go for 2 to try and tie it up and get to overtime. They had their play dialed up, didn't get it done, and that's really tough because in today's NFL, you have a bigger list of 2-point conversion type plays, and you actually work on it during the week in practice. As you noted, they just didn't convert there.
Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Turn the lights on. It's been the home of the Chiefs since 1972. GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Here's Harrison Butker out there to get this thing started. And off we go here at Arrowhead. He'll start at the 4. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Throwing to get things started is Mahomes. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. And it'll be 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Oh, intercepted on the 2nd play of the game. Picked off by Jalen Watson. And he's going to give his offense.
Cool, I'm going to beat your ass then. Bring it on.
As they look for their first points of the game.
Don't try to quit when I start lumping you upside your head. I threw the interception on purpose just so I could do that.
Says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust.
Now ain't no handshake.
That's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play, and still
go all upside your head now.
On some of these passes. All proven though, Mike. They've got to identify what went wrong. Let's correct it.
I really didn't want to do no mirror match.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
You hear me? I said I didn't want to do no mirror match, you hater.
And this takes it into
it's all right, because you're going to get this loss because of it.
Inside the 20-yard line. First down throw. Mahomes. Got a man over the middle. It's Worthy. A great chance to convert that early turnover into points. Here's 1st and goal. Here's a run. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Now here's 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And that big offensive line.
All right.
He's in. Harrison Butker now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Chiefs will take a 7-0 lead. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Here's a run with the rookie from UCLA. And he'll get about 4 to the 29. Here's 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 29-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That's complete. Left side to Worthy. A pickup of 14 on that one. First down, KC.
Let's go.
To throw is Mahomes. And And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Mahomes now to throw again. That's caught. Travis Kelce. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Throwing again, it's Mahomes. He keeps it himself. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. One quarter in the books. 7-0 is our score. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Mahomes now to throw on second down. He's taken down just shy of the 10. They can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. It'll be a gain of 10 and just enough to move the chains.
A chance here for this back to really show his speed. He saw the room on the perimeter, and he was able to get around the edge. Thought he was going to get right to the pylon. Comes up just short. Down near the goal line, sets up 1st and goal.
Back up to the 3. It's 2nd and goal. Throwing is Mahomes. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
This defense holding tight. Now from the 3-yard line, they'll try to stop 3rd and goal. They'll run. And he's going nowhere on this one. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it is 4th and goal. Harrison Butker on now for the field goal. His kick will split the uprights. It's good. And the Chiefs are on the board. It's 7-3.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
And not much doing on this return. Good coverage. They're going to stop him in his tracks right at the 15-yard line. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Throwing now, Mahomes. He's got his tight end. That's Travis Kelce. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Mahomes back. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. They try again. It's 2nd and 10. Patrick to throw. He'll go right and find his running back. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
Hey, 43, 15.
Mahomes now on 3rd and 2. Open man, right side. He's got him. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well. To the air once more, it's Mahomes. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Yellow. 43. 43.
Right back to the air for Mahomes.
Come on, man. I got the kick there.
He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. Third down coming up.
That was 2-on-1. Sure, that should have been through.
Now Mahomes.
Wow.
He's got a man. It's Smith-Schuster. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Here's Mahomes. And he's into the end zone. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he goes nowhere, buried back at the 15-yard line. On first down, it's Mahomes. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
And he's taken down up past the 35. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this second quarter. They go play action with Mahomes. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
Haven't even reached halftime yet, and we see this quarterback just continue to put the ball in harm's way and make bad decisions. He's lucky it didn't add another interception to his stat sheet, and as they approach half,
this is intercepted.
That was terrible, bro.
Picked off by Jalen Watson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add someone.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off.
Oh my God.
And the Chiefs are going to take over here up near the 40.
You know, Mike, we're seeing both these offenses come out here and play a little fast and loose in the passing game. The last 2 throws for each team, both resulting in an interception. Now, don't get me wrong. Neither of these secondaries is going to complain. They'll happily feast on those type of throws the rest of the game. But I get a sense on these next 2 drives, come out here, establish the run, dose of ground and pound. Let's settle things down.
Damn, I did that by accident.
Continues another interception. Picked off by Jamari Connor.
All right, so that's consecutive drives now. You've come out here and thrown interceptions. I think at this point, Mike, it's time to run the ball. It's time to give this offense a little bit of a reset, settle this quarterback down. And if nothing else, let's cool off this secondary. They are flying to the ball. They are taking chance after chance. Let's remove them from the defense for a while, make them defend the run, and let's get our offense back on track.
First and 10. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Throwing is Mahomes. He'll take a shot downfield for Kelsey. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. All right, Coach, second half drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. This taken at the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And the kicking team right there, stopping him before he can get to the 15-yard line. 1st and 10 now from the 36. Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. He's going to look downfield once again.
All right, Mike, you know me. I tend to be an offensive guy, so if we're taking a big shot to start this half, I'm thinking touchdown. Or rather, we go interception to begin the second half. Now, still an exciting play. I think we're going to see both sides willing to continue to take these risks, take these chances throughout the rest of this second half.
And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9. Mahomes looking to throw on 2nd down. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete. Travis Kelsey, the intended target. And 3rd down coming up.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced. And at other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
And he will have a Chiefs first down. He's able to get about 3 that time on 3rd and inches. To throw is Mahomes. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes. George Karlaftis, the former Boilermaker, in there for the sack. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Motion man is Rice. Now a toss play, running left, and he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down. Mahomes. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Trent McDuffie. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit over-eager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
He's taken down just shy of the 10. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground. And the Chiefs are going to be set up with 1st and goal. He couldn't quite break the plane. They'll have it at the 1-yard line. He slams it in there, and he is in. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
And Butker on for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Chiefs move out to a 21-3 advantage. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Mahomes on first down. To the left side, caught by Kelsey. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
15.
First down throw, Mahomes. That'll be caught. Juju Smith-Schuster. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. A first down throw for Mahomes. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's in.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half. Now, Mahomes. That's pulled in, and they're able to tack on the two-point conversion. So we are through three. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. So down 2 scores, they're going to roll the dice here with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Here's 1st and 10. Now give on the ground. Has some room inside the 30. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
4-minute offense, Mike, so what does it mean? 1, make the defense use all of their remaining timeouts. 2, continue to pick up first downs, milk the clock. And then 3, if possible, finish with the ball in your hands.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. That's over the middle and caught by Kelsey. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. Mahomes going to keep it on a designed run. He tried to push forward, but only a yard down to the 2.
Down in the red zone, designed quarterback runs are a handful for defenses to account for. But in this case, give them credit. Not a lot of room to maneuver here for the quarterback, and they keep it to a short game.
From the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal.
Yellow.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front, and he's in. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Now Butker to add the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Chiefs will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Harrison Butker at a kickoff for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. And this is going to end up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball up to the 40-yard line. A pair of first downs gives them 1st and 10, up at the 40. To throw is Mahomes. Open man downfield, it's Rice. On play action, it's Mahomes. They go right back to Rice. He's got it again. And he will get into the end zone. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way. Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. But he'll gather it back in.
That's a big risk in this situation here, Mike. They're hoping to catch him by surprise, but now when you fail, the other team is able to
Why did we
not
not
have a
get that
short
onside
field.
kick?
They got a chance to extend their lead.
They'll go with a counter on 1st down, and he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Throwing is Mahomes. Now he'll run.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down.
Oh,
that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Trent McDuffie. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit. They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Yellow.
They'll drop to throw. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 1st and 10 for Mahomes. A short one caught by Kelsey.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Throwing again, it's Mahomes.
Damn!
It's going to be intercepted in the end zone.
Good defense.
Picked off by Brian Cook. And the Chiefs will get the ball at their own
Damn,
17-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a
Damn, look
touchdown.
how close that was,
Instead,
though.
they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. Clock stops with 1:06 to go in this one. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Play action here. Mahomes and taking a shot downfield for Kelsey. And he he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit. Here's first down.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Mahomes back. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And that is incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw. But think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That is caught. He gets the hook up with Rice. They have 2 timeouts, but not much time. Down 2 scores as we get to first and 10. He'll go right and find his running back. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Here is second and 7. Mahomes now to throw again. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. They put Kelsey in motion. On third down, Mahomes. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
And with that late score, it's going to give them a little bit of late life here, Mike. But remember, the next series of events is very unlikely. They need to get the onside kick and then likely a Hail Mary situation. So while they definitely have a little bit of a chance, I think it's pretty slim.
The extra point by Butker is good. And the Chiefs will cut it to a 2-point lead. In need of a recovery and a quick field goal. Here comes the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
With the rule changes on kickoff, Mike, it's just so hard to really expect to recover an onside kick nowadays. There's a lot of people pushing for kind of a radical change to this. We make it 4th and 15. Offense gets the go. If they convert it, they keep the ball. I'm not sure that ever happens, but we can see here an onside kick, not much of a chance.
He's going to keep it himself. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line.
Mike, this is the element to the position that this guy brings that's just so unique across the league. Not only the speed, but his ability to operate in the open field as a runner. It is hard for a defense to plan for a guy like this.
On 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. A dive and a catch. Incredible. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts.
Doesn't it seem like that every time we see a highlight reel catch, they love showing the wide receivers and the running backs, but let's give a little love to the big time.
And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Butker's extra point is good. And the Chiefs will make it a 2-score game as they are now up 9. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference in this one. And that'll do it for my
Still a good game.
Greg Olsen, for our entire team.
Good game, even though it's a mirror match. I usually don't like mirror matches.
NFL on on EA Sports.
There's too many teams to
With
be
that,
doing mirror
we
matches.
say so long, everyone.
32 teams in the league, and you want to pick the same team. But that still was a good game. Four interceptions. Well, I tell you, it's hard to win a game when you have 4 interceptions in one game. Very hard to win.
Being located in the Music City, this building has hosted a lot of great music acts since its inception, but this is what she was made for, NFL football, and that's what we have today in Nashville at Nissan Stadium. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Nashville. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. It didn't take long to see our first penalty of the game, did it?
We always talk about everyone wanting to get into the game in a hurry. The officials did as well.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
Successive penalties have them looking now at a 1st and 20.
Hold on, like 90.
Levis going to the air right away.
They'll roll him out right.
What?
And this
What kind of pass is that, man?
first play of the game. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And he'll get this back down to about the 12-yard line. And the Titans going to signal for a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Wow, just one snap in, partner, and the complexion of this game has already changed because for the defensive side, they just handed their offense a short field and a big early advantage. And even though it's only the first snap of the game, we're going to look back on this one and see if it has lasting effects as this game moves on.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Saquon Barkley, a 12-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. And his kick is no good.
Excuse me, y'all. Have my bowl of Frosted Flakes for the morning.
A 6-0 game. Now he's back out.
One of the best cereals out there.
Maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.
What you think? What's the best cereal? Put that in the comments.
Take it in at the goal line.
I'm going to have to say Frosted Flakes, one of them, for sure.
And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
Fluster's real good cereal. But now I see they sell the stuff with Fluster. They sell that by itself. I can make my own cereal now.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They threw an interception.
Come on, bro, snap the ball.
Wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Here's 2nd and 10. They'll get this out wide to Boyd. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. A gain there of 21 yards. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Levis.
Oh, my gosh.
His early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And now look at this. Big game, but a fumble. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line.
The start of this game has me doing flashbacks and remembering when I was playing and seeing a similar start and seeing the head coach actually take a timeout and gather the whole team around him and tell everybody to get it together. Let's get some focus going here, because maybe he just sensed that maybe the whole team wasn't ready to play.
Yeah, well, they've gone interception, now fumble. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Some teams like to start aggressive to begin a drive, but this is still what you expect to see in normal situations. Just call a simple run, get a few yards to begin the series, and set yourself up for something bigger on 2nd down.
Throwing is Hurts. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. He really tried to thread that down the seam.
Yeah, he tried to rip that one, didn't he? But a throw with that velocity, necessary when you're trying to hit a quick hitter like that one. Timing execution has to be perfect. Unfortunately for him, that one fell to the ground.
In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
So Hurts is off, and on comes Jake Elliott for the Eagle field goal. This from 36 yards out. The kick by Elliott is good, and that will make this a 9-point lead. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
After the field goal, here's Elliott to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
Levis sets up to throw here.
And he will find Ridley. That's complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Rolling to his right. Airs it out toward the corner of the end zone. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Darius Slay with a pick.
And the Eagles are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
Running again with Barkley on 2nd down.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9.
Hey, easy, 63, pass. Call up Yeti.
They go play action with Hurts.
Flush to his right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. The sack by Harold Landry, the former Boston College Eagle.
On 4th down, punt coming from Braden Mann.
Now another timeout here called by the Titans. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this 1st quarter. They're down to 1 remaining.
Out now is the punter, Braden Mann.
And now a high kick trying to pin him back. Fair catch signaled for and taken, and that punt went nowhere. That'll go for only 17 yards on the punt. And the Titans are going to start this drive in great field position as they take over 1st and 10. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Boyd. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Here's Levis. Swinging this out for Pollard.
So he stopped for no gain, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or 2 miss, but that window closed quickly.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Hey, come on.
The first carry now for Tony Pollard. And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4. The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. Levis back to throw. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
In the red zone, precision is the watchword. If the throw's a little too early, too late, maybe off a little bit, going to be a good chance that any attempt is going to be a contested one, and that one falls incomplete.
454, Mike.
And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. DeAndre Hopkins from 4 yards out. And the Titans' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Nick Folk for the point after. And they're back within a couple at 9-7 now. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. As we eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. It's Barkley on the counter. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I'd keep going back to him.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 5. They'll go to Barkley again. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. A 1st down carry for Barkley. And he's up over midfield and down into Tennessee territory. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Come on, we ain't gonna go
2nd and 4.
kindly to the dang Eagles. We're gonna fight with all we got.
Barkley inside handoff. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down.
I do know from experience when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature and make sure you don't get hurt.
I'm switching it on. That's a good.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 74 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And then the next breath they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up first downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
Important to do, especially early in the game like they have. Up the middle with Barkley. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll, in fact, tackle him behind the line. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. Hurts. This will be caught by Brown. And a hard tackle there as he'll go down after a gain of about 5. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Out of the huddle now for play number 9 on this drive. This is 3rd down and 8. Play action. Here's Hurts. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And I feel like my man, Old Mo, momentum might be changing jerseys right now. How about what they just got done? They scored a touchdown their last drive. Now here's a 3 and out. Maybe momentum's getting ready to creep to the other sideline.
So Hurts is off, and on comes Jake Elliott for the Eagle field goal. The kick by Elliott is good, and that will push the lead up to 12-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys.
And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins in the final seconds of the first half. And the Titans have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half.
Well, someone has a sense of the dramatic here, don't they? Scoring this late in the half to take the lead going into the locker room.
Now they just don't want to misstep misfortune on the next kickoff because there's still a little bit of time left on that clock.
Yeah, you do have to bring that up, don't you? In the NFL, every play is critical. And if you give up something cheap there, all that advantage they just gained goes right out the window.
Oh, some strong running. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock. They'll throw now on the final play. Flushed out right. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And this one will actually go out of bounds, so no recovery. And that is how we conclude this first half. So we have reached halftime here in a tight 2-point contest. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this third quarter. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Here's Hurts to throw. Out route, and it's complete to Brown.
But that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
Here's 3rd and 7. Hurts sets up to throw it. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On first down, he'll drop to throw. He dumps it off to Barkley. Spins by, and he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 10 more there and another first down.
A couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that could really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
Back to throw again. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. 3rd quarter of a 2-point game, a good one so far. Here's 2nd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. Sebastian Joseph Day breaking through for the sack. So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here, 3rd and long. Looking to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the 3rd quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
They're going on 4th down with Hurts. Loose inside the 30. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A.J. Brown, 55 yards. And the Eagles have retaken a 3rd quarter lead. Elliott now to add the extra point. And he atones for his miss the first time around, as this one is up and good to extend their lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this one fielded in the end zone. It won't be returned, so it'll come out to the 30. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent is still the same in what they plan to do on offense. It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense.
And here's another example on that last play.
And the tight end goes in motion left.
Back to throw, it's Levis.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick.
And the return stops at the 39-yard line.
I tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his 2nd interception of the game. And so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here.
A handoff to Barkley. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
This a 2nd and 7 from the 37.
Hey, 73. Hey, easy, 63, back.
They'll run it again with Barkley. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. And chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's 3rd down.
I know they've got to be careful not to go to the well too often, but it's a fine line, isn't it? Because sometimes if you've got success, you want to just keep pounding away.
But no success there. They rallied quickly on the defensive end.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down.
Go Silver, ready?
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he'll be taken down well before the 1st at about the 36-yard line. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Nashville. It's the Eagles in possession of the football and leading this one as we get ready to start the final quarter. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Now back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And as a result, it'll be Titan football on the turnover on downs. A throw out wide caught by Hopkins. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Levis to throw it. Over the middle, he has a Cockrell. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
Throw left side complete. That's Hopkins. Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And it's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd.
Levis looking to throw.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is He's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
On third down, it's Pollard. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. A rough go there on third down, a loss of 4. They went with the run-pass option, and I don't know if the option really mattered there because the defense was ready.
So many times you put the defense at a disadvantage because you have those multiple options, but when they read their keys and play it correctly, sometimes the result goes in their favor.
Here we go. This is fourth down. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Gotta avoid the flags defensively. Here's 4th and long.
Mike zero. Diamond.
Desperation time now. Here's Levis. And that's intercepted yet again. And that could be the backbreaker. Picked off by Isaiah Rodgers. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Had an open man that time. We ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. 2nd and 10. Here's a give to Barkley. Some extra space following the display of power. Down just inside the 45. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They're facing a critical third down now as they try to hold on to this lead. Trying to take this home, they'll run. And this won't be enough. Stopped a yard short after a gain of 3. 4th down. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it. Get the first down. Close it out.
That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th. So he needed 1. He ended up getting 3.
And I really like the way he ran that one, too. That's really intelligent running because oftentimes a running back can get too greedy. Try and hit the home run on a play where you just need a few yards. Well done there, making sure you got the first down and not worrying about trying to get a touchdown.
Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
I think as a running back in this spot, you have to understand there's not going to be a whole lot of room to run. And in this case, ball protection takes precedent over trying to make something happen.
First carry for Kenneth Gainwell. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31. Defensively rallying to the ball after the nice move.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
On third down, Barkley. And he is going to lose yardage here.
He's got exactly what you're looking for, the ability to not just diagnose a play and quickly, but to make a play as well. Nice job there tackling him for a loss.
Hurts not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it. They'll set up a throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Eagles unable to convert there on fourth. And as a result, it'll be Titan football on the turnover on downs. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, like 13. Like 13. Short.
Levis to throw. DeAndre Hopkins making the catch. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. And he did exactly what they needed him to do, Charles. Got out of bounds. They have no timeouts.
And they knew that before the play even began. Still executed it. How many times have we seen it happen where you know it, yet a guy still looking for a timeout or trying to stay in bounds? He got it done.
Levis, he'll look to throw it. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Now one more shot at it. Obviously, again, they've got to go for the end zone.
Well, we've seen it happen before. How about Aaron Rodgers throughout his career? He seems to pull it off about every other week. But if I'm the defense, I'm rushing the quarterback and making him move away from his throwing arm. That makes it a little bit tougher to get it downfield.
One final try here for Will Levis. He finds Hopkins complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Well, that second half, Charles, a little bit different from the first. Not only did we have the lead change after intermission, but they were able to pitch the shutout in the second half and get an impressive victory.
And what's the old expression? That's not quite how I saw it playing out in my head. You know they didn't expect this at all. As you mentioned, went into the half with the lead. Losing the game is one thing. Getting shut out in the second half, that's a surprise.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we sign off from Nashville.
I said I'll holler at y'all later. Might be back this weekend. If not, I'll holler at y'all Tuesday. Appreciate y'all for watching, rocking with me. Like I say, this is my work week, so I may be on here, I might not. But if not, I'll holler at you Tuesday. Let's go. I'll let y'all later, man.